2 years of gameplay. I want to showcase my account. I have never done this in any of the video, and because it's literally 2 years right now, you can see the consecutive logging days. I want to do that. I want to show everything that it is on my account. How did I progress through these 3 years? Everything that I have, everything that I managed to acquire, and try to talk as much as there is, because I have also been asked a couple of times, Ronnie, why don't you showcase your account? Why don't you show everything that you have on your account? So I suppose that this is the best opportunity to do that. Let's get into it and let's see what a super well account looks like. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdom video. My name is Legend Rhony and today I'm going to showcase my account, everything that I have in my account, including commanders, resources, everything that there is in my inventory that I probably didn't show on some of the live streams, because in the live stream people ask about this and that, so there's just bits and pieces from my account being shown in a live stream. So I want to go with the commanders being the first thing that I'm going to show, and then I'm going to go with the rest. 2 years of gameplay I was showing at the beginning of the video. Wow, it's quite a long time and a lot of spendings. If I'm correct, I have counted 25 max legendaries, but as level 60 I just don't have them all. The reason I maxed Frederick was to use him with Siege for Siege rallies. YSG and Frederick were my first two legendaries max on this account, and I was using them for rallies, I was using them for field battles. Either YSG with Frederick for archers or Frederick with YSG for siege. It was pretty crazy. So we have 6, we have 12, then 17, 21, 24. Right, so I might have been mistaken a little bit with 25. It's only 24 max legendaries. Still quite a pretty decent amount of number of max legendaries. My Leonidas is 5511 and Richard is just 5111. Going further down is just the other legendaries, which probably have random skills in them, nothing very serious. I have all the epics maxed, all level 60, except Keira is missing 2 skills, and the rest of the commanders. I still don't have Chandra and William, they're still not in our kingdom. Theodora and YSS, that is right now what we have on the wheel or on the mightiest governor. I'm waiting for Chandra and William. I'm gonna max them because I got the resources for them. So that was my commander view. Now going on to the information of my account. 647 million kills, with a total of 400 million kills recorded after 2019-10-23. That's a pretty decent amount of kills that I have. 155 almost tier 5, 251 tier 4. A lot of millions, a lot of field battle experience, and I also got my most desired frame ever. Going on to the information, we have the troops power, technology power, and building power. And if you didn't know, this is the maximum technology power and this is the maximum building power. After that, troops and commanders, it all depends how many of them you have. My house power, 136 million. I don't remember last time I reached that. Or whenever I was 136, it was so long ago. When I went into this KVK, I was 127, I believe, or 128 or something like that. I was close to my highest power. 18.4 million there. This is why my highest power is never being reached, because I just lose so many troops in KVK. Resource gathered. I always focus on gold, not on the other resources. That's why I never have, or I will never have, high resource gathering score on the statistics. Resource assistance 9.1 billion. I try to assist as much as I can whenever I can and with whatever I have, because in the end, you're a family, right? Either your kingdom, your alliance, so you gotta help each other. Doesn't matter the situation. Commander view, I'll be very honest. I was rallying with Attila Takeda and I never put them in the commander view. I always forget. So whichever commanders you see over here in the commander view, they are like forever and ever the same ones. Even when I was going into the ruins, I could have get like more attack, more defense, more health, or something like that. I just, you know, didn't bother too much about it. It's just like 1% stats is so low. Anyway, show you my Sunset or Lost Canyon lineup, which is the same. I can show you the Lost Canyon lineup. Rank 18, I ended up. It's the season has already ended, so I'm gonna get the top 100 rewards, which I always did in every Lost Canyon. This is my lineup. The only thing that I change is the Mehmed. I sometimes put Artemisia as a second. Let me see if I go into the defense, does it allow me to show it? Yes, it does. So that's the only thing that I change. I put YSG with Artemisia because I have her, and sometimes I just put Alex on the corner alone. It all depends on the situation. If you look at my Leonidas, is the 5511 Leonidas that I have, and is performing wonderful in Sunset Canyon. That's the reason why I wanted my Leonidas, and I'm really happy with him like that. I mean, it's unreal how good he is as a 5511. It just does exactly what I want him to do, and that is helping Guan Yu generate more rage. If I go into the Sunset Canyon, you can notice that I have the same lineup except Artemisia I have as a second in command. So if I go to my defense, it is the same lineup. It's just YSG and Artemisia. I win, I lose some, but hey, can't have everything. I can show you also the designs that I have. And the only two legendaries that I got is the Twilight Falls and the Babylonian Garden. You can press the question mark over here. It tells you where I got them. Limited edition Midsummer Team, and this one is from the KVK 1. Going further down, they are all epics. This is Gift of the Nile for getting on the season 1, yes, in the top 32. And this is from the season 2, getting on the top 32. On the season 3, I haven't managed to get on the top 32, so I don't have any designs from the season 2. The rest of them, they are just either from events or from the Last Scroll, which you get a design from the Last Scroll. Quite a lot of designs. This one says available, but I can only use it with the 7-day card, which I still have it. Still plenty of designs to collect from the game, but hey, I say that I got quite enough designs and useful ones. Name plagues, I mean, there's 35 out of 63 that I got, and the most nice one is over here, All Out Rumble. Frames, I got a decent amount of frames as well. A lot of them are from events. Some very unique ones is the Divine Laurels. I hope I'm spelling it right, but still, the All Out Rumble frame is the best. I also like the KVK one a lot, and then is the Matador's Regalia. These are kind of the best. With the Divine Laurels as well, these are kind of the best that you can get. I have the Great Wall, is not so great. It's look alright. Any other, they are pretty average. This one is quite alright as well, the Golden Pyramids for the Season 2 Avatar. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Consecutive vlog in day 732, I bought all the chests. A lot of resources. I'm a hoarder of resources. I don't think there is a bigger hoarder of resources than me in Rise of Kingdoms. I can tell you that. This 1 million chests is not the first time I'm having this. I had in my KVK 3 on P245. I had about 1.2 million of this, or 1.3 million as well. They just don't give a lot of resources, trust me. You use 1,300,000 of this and you probably get like 300 million food, 300 million wood, 250 million stone, and probably about 50, 70 million gold, and that's about it. And it's like 1,300,000 of this chest. That's how low value they have. These ones, they give high amount of resources. If you have like 100k of this chest, they are equivalent to about 1,000,000 of these chests, give or take. These are pick one resource chest. This one is pretty juicy. You're noticing over here, 10,000. You can make 5 billion food from this. This is how much I hoarded all this level 4 pick one resource chest. You can either choose like 5 billion food, 5 billion wood, or you can make like 2 billion gold or whatever stone you want. VIP points, which I hope is gonna be enough for the next VIP, or probably 1.5 million VIP points anyway. I still have a lot of gem cards. Why do I keep so many gem cards? So for example, when I don't need to buy bundles, like I just to buy bundles for gems, I just I'm not happy with that. Like just buying bundles because I need gems. So I like to keep all the cards that I get or stack them up as much as I need. Because for example, I don't need troops, so why should I even buy bundles if I don't need troops? I don't need sculptures, so if I buy bundles for sculptures, then yeah, that's a different story. Like we have the winter event right now. So all these cards are just going when I don't need to buy bundles. Because for example, just the 650 cards, which is 400, this is like 260,000 gems, then 84,000 gems, 340,000 gems already just from these two. 350,000 gems, and then I'm not sure how much is this or how much is the rest, but an average of 360,000 gems or a little bit over that. That's quite a decent number. So I just keep using them whenever I need gems. Going further down onto the resources, you can do the math if you want. I think I've done it a couple of times. It's a lot of resources. That's 3.6 billion just on these cards. So about 6 billion food in cards. Obviously, not including those cards, just these cards. Going down onto the wood, if I'm correct, I've done the math once and I think it's like 8 billion wood or 9 billion wood, give or take. I mean, if you really want to do the math, just do the math. The only thing that I ever used was the 1000 cards. Nothing else from wood part I have ever used. Never. Going further down onto the stone, quite a large amount of stone as well as you do the math yourself. I think I've done the math once and I think it's very low. It's like 4 billion stone, give or take, something like that. Going further down onto the gold, you're noticing like 1 million of these cards. Might sound a lot, but it's not really that a lot. Altogether, I also done the math and I think it's like 2.8 billion gold. This is just roughly numbers, or probably a little bit more. Just this is 500 million gold. So as many as these ones look, it's not that many. I used, since I play Rise of Kingdoms, this is the only gold cards that I ever used. And that was in KVK 3 when we were going against 12 kings. I believe that I used either 500,000 or 600,000 of these cards, which was equivalent to 250 million, 300 million gold. I was really running low on everything, so I had to use those cards. Going on to the speed ups. Building speed ups is never high because you always trade in like 200 of each whenever you go into the KVK. So I was in 6 KVKs, and every time you trade in 200, 200, 200. So how can you acquire a lot of building speed ups when you keep trading it in? Going further down onto the speed ups, the training speed ups, this is why I have so many, because I was going for the design in the Life versus Darkness KVK, so I managed to get a lot of the training speed ups. But hey, I didn't get the skin, so it is what it is. The research speed ups, this is always high because there's nothing else to do since I'm max tech for like 1 year and 11 months. Yeah, mine sounds crazy, but I max tech this account in less than a month or a month. I think it was less than a month because I had to get ready for KVK 1. Yeah, that's how it was. So there you have it. A lot of research speed ups, which I just need crystals in Heroic Anthem and I'll be able to research as much as I want. Then a little bit of healing speed ups, which is never high because I always fight. And then is the universal speed ups. The 1 minute and the 5 minutes are always high because I try to avoid use those 1 minute and 5 minutes. I try to keep them like a backup. I do use a little bit every now and the same is the 60 minutes. I try to keep this as a backup either for healing or you never know. Just try to keep this, and all the other ones I use for training and various other things that I need. Going on to the boosts, I always have reserves. As long as I play Rise of Kingdoms, I'm never gonna train without reserves. Training 2000 at the time, I just rather kill myself. Then various other boosts, which probably most of them you get them from gold keys. Still got 65 army expansions, a lot of other boosts as well, and that is that. 49 24 hours shields. That's quite impressive. Equipment. I still haven't done my forging because I have to do a big forging video or a live stream or whatever is going to be. is not yet the time for it. So I do have a lot of equipment and materials that I need to forge. 71 just on the legendary one, that's pretty impressive. Still a lot of this to open to get more of the materials. Then plenty of chests, legendaries as well. Look at that, 34 of those. Then going further down, this is what I'm talking about. I have 133 of the cavalry ones. Once I reach 207, I'm gonna open them all in a video and see if I can do the full set, like in one video, just forge the full 6 pieces of cap set, make like a legendary video, you know. Hopefully it's gonna be legendary. Or just do it on a live stream, who knows. After that is the random infantry equipment, which I still have some from various events and so on. I still got from events, which I'm all saving for when I'm going to open this. Then you can see my equipment. The only legendary accessories that I have or built, because this one is purchased, so I didn't build. Yeah, the only legendary that I ever built is this accessory. Everything else is epics. And I even rallied passes with epics and they just performed very well. So 2 sets of archers, one is with special talent, one is without. A bunch of gathering, well, not a bunch, it's just one set. Then I have the infantry, I have an infantry set, and this is the archer weapons. I have 2 cavalry sets, you're noticing 2 helmets, 2 chest pieces, and so on. This is for Guan Yu. Guan Yu, Alexander. For infantry, I have a little bit of extra items for Sunset Canyon. You're noticing on Constantine, I have over here, and on Alexander. Just a couple of extra pieces. That's pretty much about it. And then the accessories, 5 Delanes. I'm very happy with the Delane amulet. 1 silent trial just for Attila. Going further down is some gathering and some blue sets for my cabs for mobility, plenty of blue equipment, and some grim equipment, which you don't need so much. I just keep it there for various other reasons, blueprints, and so on. I check the materials that I have right now, including with the boxes. I've done a roughly mathematic, and I can forge 2 accessories legendary material. So there's quite a large amount of material that I have. Going on to the others is a bunch of chests that I have. I can get quite a decent amount of speed ups from this. I would say that this is about 12,000 of each type of speed ups. Yeah, that's something, which is better than nothing. And about 12,000 of the 1,000 cards. Because if I just open 3, you see, you just get either resources, which is the smallest cards, or you can get the 1 minute speed ups. Altogether is about 12,000 of each. I'm probably gonna open them at some point, but I still want to save them up. I just don't need them right now. 1,900, this is the Shadow Legion material, which also give a lot of materials. I'm just saving them up. Treasure of the Lionheart, I'm saving up to 90 before I'm gonna open them. I had a lot more chests, but I had to open them for the purpose of getting, how you call them, action points. Keys, passports, not much action points because I was going for the design, which I didn't get. Then experience, Tome of Knowledge, plenty of it. I really don't know what to do with it so much. This is the Lost Canyon coins, which I never spend them. I only buy the blueprints every time. I don't see a reason to buy everything else, but hey, if you all want to just buy some equipment, then go for it. I'm waiting for more stuff to be added in that shop. This are -1 because they double gave us the rewards, and when they took the rewards it went -1 instead of, because I just used one of each, the frame and the city skin, and then these 2 went on negative for some reason. Aurix, I still have 2 of these which I can't use, and this is from various other events. 1,230 legendary commander sculptures, that's for William and Chandragupta. Gonna max them both. Plenty of stars and other stuff and some other stuff and more stuff, and that's it. Yeah, quite a large amount of things that I have on the account that I acquired over 2 years of gameplay. Pretty happy with everything that is going so far. Now, regarding my spendings, like, I'll be very honest, I have never wrote down how much I spent. I just don't play the game for that reason. I just don't see a reason why anyone would ever put down on a paper how much they spend. Anyway, that's just my thing. Like how much I spend a month, I'm being asked about that as well. It's not like I do calculated decision. Okay, so this month I have left $875 that I can spend on Rise of Kingdoms. I just don't do those kind of things. But as a roughly number, I probably spent at least £30,000 on the account. At least I would say that easy 35,000, probably even more. But like I said, I'm for sure 30 to 35,000 pounds because I play in pounds. So obviously, if you do this in dollars or various other currency, it's gonna be a lot more. But this is my currency, so I paid £385 for a $385 bundle, which sounds crazy, but that's how it is. So that's the inside of my account. That's everything that I can show on my account. I don't know if there's anything that I missed. If you think I missed something, just let me know in the comment section below and I'm definitely going to answer your question. Let me know what you think about my account. Is it good? Is it worth it? Or what else? 650 million kills. Hallelujah. And still have a bunch of resources. Now, how about that? Until next time, this is your boy Legend Rhony signing off. Peace out, y'all, and take care. See you in the next one, and stay safe out there, my friends.